Hello, kidlets! It is I, the Skintaker. I re-emerged from Candle Cove to do a special Flashback Friday. My old Blazy hasn't done one of those in a long time. Today, I thought, being me, it would be fun to look back, laugh at old Blazy's shortcomings, full-on series, and short films, and look at his antagonists. So, I, Skintaker, am doing the top 5 Blaze film villains. At number 5, we have Bloodline from Distant Lands. My oh my, Blaze hasn't touched this in a while. This discontinued series kinda deserves to be forgotten. It really had nothing going for it. Bloodline is a seafoam green cyclops who has some very powerful abilities, such as removing a virus from this corrupt mayor. Also, he's obsessed with the Mop theory, a book of spells and monsters. And he tries to steal it from Josh by trying to erase the world around him by opening his big fat mouth. Yeah, lousy boy. How about you see a dentist? And along with that, he really has nothing going for him. He's just never Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. Yeah, and also, having a high-pitched Alvin and Chipmunk-esque voice doesn't make you intimidate. It just loses that fear factor.
I know you have something that belongs to me.
The Muppy Siri?
Exactly. Honestly, kid, I thought no one could ever find...
Also, just randomly summoning a headless body does not mean you're scary. At number 4, we have Mr. Clown from Croat. Despite him not even being the main villain, and him only appearing for pretty much a minute, this clown has found his way into my heartless heart. This man... Where do I begin? He's just pulling every shock value villain act in the book. For one, he outright sells kids with no care. He makes them do these very weird exotic dances to make him money. This man has it all. Despite him barely appearing, this man and his hideous demonic-esque face will always find his way into my memories.
No. Oh, speech God. That was so funny. Come on, just go my lunch break. Fine.
Anyways, Matthew from Animal Acres. This man starts off as just the younger brother of Henry and Apollo. However, after Henry's untimely execution, after his failed assassination attempt on the tyrannical King Terence, Matthew holds a grudge on Apollo for accidentally alerting Terence of Henry's appearance. Matthew now will stop at nothing to try to rival against Apollo in political presidential campaigns and numerous assassination attempts. Heck, he even goes so far as to poison the town just to prove on Apollo's weakness that he can't even find the cure for said disease, even though he's the only one who has the cure. And then he puts all of Apollo's friends at war at each other just to see who's a better ruler. 80% revenge-filled, 10% political, and 10% furry, Matthew is my favorite of the miniseries villains. Number 2, Cinedor from Remade. Unlike our other tragic villain, Matthew, who is fueled by revenge, Cinedor is fueled by passion and romance, as he keeps the spirit of his deceased wife, Evangeline, captive in his home, just to make sure she never forgets about him, as his species is terribly misunderstood, as it's implied. However, in keeping her captive, he now causes the world to start erasing itself as the bounds of life is shattered. Cinedor not only is just slowly destroying life, but he also has the powers to make himself whatever you fear and turn you into an empty husk. He chases down the protagonist on numerous occasions and is able to take down freaking Grim Reapers. This man is powerful and is almost a very good complex villain. Almost. Cause the number 1 best Blaze villain has to be... me from Candle Cove! What do you think, old Blazy? I think this is good. I'm gonna do this one for you. Okay, finally I can eat. So anyways, Skintaker, he has to be one of the best villains in Blaze film history. Not only does he just appeal children's skin as a hobby, which will make me never look at a blanket the same way, but it's just how openly evil he is. Not only does he openly talk about grinding children's skin as something he loves to do in his song in the second episode, but he then openly acknowledges the fact that he burnt down an orphanage and he killed Horse's family. But also the fact that he can immediately switch personalities in the snap of a finger. One moment you can get the sadistic sociopath and praising how evil he is, to the next one where he's a sensitive crybaby acting like a child. It's amazing and hilarious how fast he can switch personalities, almost giving like a Heath Ledger the Joker kind of vibe. And all around, he's just a messed up sicko. From possessing the body of a 20-something broken man, to abducting the man's daughter, and then making the man do some heinous acts while he coexists in his mind, and then turning his friend insane, and then immediately turning around to snuggle with his Frankenstein-stitched-up pig monster, are all the reasons I think Skintaker is the best Blaze film villain. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, and subscribe.